Well, over the weekend, GM announced the latest releases in its EV game plan, one that will see over 30 electric vehicles arrive by 2025. Jesse Ortega, she's GM's executive chief engineer, spoke to Yahoo Finance's Pros Supermanian about the all-new Chevrolet Bolt EUV and also the redesigned Bolt EV. Take a listen.
So these two models are really an outgrowth. When we launched the Bolt EV 4 years ago, and we have a phenomenally passionate base. We have fans, we have owners that are really wanting to tell their story about EVs. And as we've worked with them, and as we've talked to them, and as we've listened to them, there's a few things that they were looking for in the redesigned Bolt EV. And one of those things that came out of that is they were looking for a little bit more room in the rear seat. So the Bolt EUV really gave us an opportunity to add 3 inches of rear passenger legroom to the vehicle. Take the opportunity with the longer vehicle, 6 inches longer, to set it up in a more SUV-like proportions, more athletic, and it really provides us now 2 entries into this market. In addition to that, we're bringing a lot of new technology with that. We've redone the interior, we've upgraded the infotainment system, we've gone to wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless charging, wireless Android Auto on the vehicles. We're introducing adaptive cruise for the first time in the Bolt EV and EUV. They've asked us, that was an area they were looking for. And then more importantly, we're offering Super Cruise, which is our hands-free driver assist technology on the EUV. Oh yeah, and one more thing for LA, they wanted a sunroof. So that's coming on the EUV as well.
Oh, a sunroof, is that right?
Yeah.
So, my colleague Rick Newman and I, he does some car testing with me.
Oh, cool.
We tested the original Bolt EV.
Yeah.
We liked some aspects of it. We liked the handling, the driving characteristics, but we were, a little bit not so hot on some of the exterior styling and the interior. I know you guys are trying to keep it in this, traditional car kind of look, but sounds like with the new EUV, you guys are addressing a lot of these concerns with the interior and in the space, right?
Yeah, I mean, the interior is a complete upgrade. The seats are completely redesigned. They're phenomenal. It's an all-new instrument panel, soft touch. You'll see it. It's a big new 10.2-inch display, 8-inch instrument cluster display. On the exterior, we've gone to our LED daytime running lamps, which are also the sequential turn signal. I don't know if you've seen any of the teaser ads, but the vehicle demonstrates that. And then on the rear, we've got signature LED lamps. So we've upgraded the exterior, and then the EUV. It's a completely new vehicle. There's no shared sheet metal with the EV, so it wasn't the intent to make them the same. It's completely different. So that has its own unique look as well.
So tell me about the battery system and powertrain. Are you guys using the Ultium system for this car?
We are not. We've designed the Bolt EV and the Bolt EUV on the proven technology from the Bolt EV. We've got over 2 billion miles, of EV range on that. The Ultium battery is an entirely new system. It's an entirely new chemistry, new form factor, and that's going to start rolling out in our other GM products later this year, as we've announced.
CEO Mary Barra mentioned that chip shortages were a concern for production. Is that going to impact you guys here with the Bolt at all?
It hasn't, and I think what we've said is that it's an industry-wide problem. All industries, including ourselves, are working not only with our tier 1 suppliers, we're down to tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, trying to make sure we can protect that. And we're protecting our best-selling vehicles. So I think to date, we've announced that I think it's the Trax and the Malibu and probably the Onyx that have been impacted, but we're trying to minimize that, and it is a daily changing situation.
Lastly, Jesse, I want to just talk about how, I was surprised to hear about the global success of the past Bolt. I didn't realize 100,000 cars sold globally over the past 4 years. I did not know that. What do you attribute to that success? And what do you think about the new cars will drive that success further?
I've been doing global programs for a while. And the one thing that has come to me real clear is people are people. And people appreciate just good, right? If something's good, if something resonates, it resonates. And when you look at a Bolt EV, you said you drove it. From a utility, especially in some of the other parts of the world, when we're talking Korea, when we're talking, urban settings, it's a very, very good car for that environment. Once people start to drive it and they understand the instant torque, they understand the right handling, it does well. And then the other part is, let's be honest, it's helping us address the climate change that's coming. And there's people that want to be part of that. There's people that want to support that, but they don't want to do it if they've got to compromise what they value. And what they value is a good product, affordable, long range. And that's what we're going to continue to offer. Now we're giving them two options.
Hey, Jesse, sounds like you're pretty excited about these two
I
new
am, man.
vehicles. So, congratulations. I know it's a big effort. Look, we'll see how these cars do in the market. 2021 looking big for GM. Thanks again, Jesse. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Russ. Thank you.